So Friday, I went on a reparations march out here in Compton with my um, good brother Billion and some other brothers and another sister. We just kind of, you know, passed out, some materials to the locals over there. A lot of good reception. Well, let me go back. Wednesday, Thursday last week, we went to a town hall in Compton. We listen to the people's grievances and stuff like that. Most people, older people are talking about, police response to vandalization, graffiti, things like that that they would like to see clean. And so our brother Billions got up there and he spoke about AB 1315, gentrification in Compton, because it was another man that got upset. He had been, in the city of Compton for over 60 years. You know what I'm saying? And so we see how we're trying to be replaced, all this stuff. So he got up there speaking to the elders about AB 1315 and just reparations in general, lineage-based reparations in general. And prior to him speaking, I'll say there was a good five, six people ahead of him. And once he spoke, like once everybody got off, nobody said nothing. You just wait for them to call the next name because you get on a list. Like those old people literally started clapping. The only applause at the town hall, these were a lot of older people, 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? The only applause that they got, and they started asking for the materials that, we've been passing out while going on the marches and stuff like that. Like, hey, can you, give me some information on that? And you know how I am. Sincere, I was like, Shamika, not everybody know. Not everybody knows about reparations. Not everybody knows about what the grassroots is doing. And doing that town hall, I get it. They don't. It's our elders do not know. They're looking at CNN. They're looking at MSNBC. They literally do not know what's really going on, in the local politics. Everybody is so focused on Donald Trump, and whatever, and Elon Musk, they don't know what's happening right here under their noses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was really, really refreshing to see the applause, but also have them ask for the materials and want to talk after because they really
Right.
want understanding.
Right. And that's what I've been trying to get across.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have to give a certain amount of grace, and
Mm-hmm.
we have to understand the work that we have. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand the assignment, you know what I'm saying, that we have in order to, spread this message and spread this word, because it's a lot of people out there that's just not in tune. You assume because you know that everybody supposed to know.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It's just not like that. But the thing about it is when they hear it from somebody that's making
They're
sense,
intrigued.
it usually, like I was talking about, I don't know if it was last week or whatever when we was on here, like in the barbershop, I see it all the time. Like most of the time I'm the only person talking like this when these discussions come up. But usually there's always one or two people that come up to me when everything kind of dies down and want to know
Mm-hmm.
more. You know what
More,
I'm saying?
yes.
Or they'll come back the next week, because what a lot of people will do is they'll go try to do some research to come back and debunk you. But really that's them just trying to inquire more. They trying to dig a little deeper. They trying to make sure what you're saying, you know what I'm saying, it's going to hold up against scrutiny before they go run just repeating what they heard you say. You know what I'm saying? They want to give you pushback to see if you're going to be able to withstand the scrutiny. And so I see that happen a lot of times, man. But when
Mm-hmm.
people hear something that makes sense, they be like, oh, you know what? I never thought about it that way. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And so everybody's not just a coon because they don't know what time it is.
They don't
Everybody's not,
know.
you know what I'm saying? And this is, I'm talking about FBAs and non FBAs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. Seriously. They just don't know. And some of the young ones too. I want to say that. But what I was telling, because there's going to be another town hall next Saturday, Saturday coming up on the 15th, and I'm gonna go, and we're trying to strategize. Because I feel like, you know, going out there doing the week and stuff is cool. I feel like we need to go where Black people are, which is the churches.
Right.
I feel that way
You're right.
because, again, these elders were definitely very, very receptive to the information and they really, really want to understand it and they truly didn't know. And we're, talking about, what we built, how we're being gentrified out, how every other group has gotten a form of reparations, and we still have not, and we're allowing these politicians to come into, in our faces, like you guys, they were talking about raising some type of tax in Compton.